Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have some new review, and for this review, this is new again to my review episodes, which is this Vivo Y15a. So another phone review, but it's just a impressions video because this phone is not mine and I can only use it for a little time, so this video will be not as detailed. By the way, spoilers, there's no camera review on this phone, so if you're here for the camera, well, I'm very sorry you skipped this video. Back to the phone, this is Vivo's Y series, which is into entry-level or budget phones, and what I have is the Y15a, which is released in November 2021. I think this is still on the market, so this video will be a little bit useful. So now, let's start with the unboxing. So this is the box. It's a typical white box with a Vivo logo and a Y15a on the top. And also in configuration you pick, which is on the top right. Opening the box, first is the free jelly case and instruction manual. Next is the phone itself. Next is a 10 watts charging brick, micro USB charging cable, and SIM ejection pin. Wait, what? Micro USB in 2021 and 2022? But what I expect in budget phones? It's okay. For design, I like the design. Mostly this is a budget phone. It looks great, but wait, is it iPhone 12? Just kidding, because the camera layout is a popular design these days. The back is a matte finish, so it's not a fingerprint magnet, and it's not slippery. Also, it has design when the light reflects into it. It's like a crisscross design, as you can see. The Vivo Y15a has two color options, wave green and mystic blue. And what I have is the mystic blue, and I love it. This is also a tall phone, so for some people with smaller hands, we have difficulties reaching it. For the I/O ports and buttons, on the right is the volume button and power button with fingerprint scanner. It's responsive and fast. Nothing on the left side. On the top is a SIM tray that can store 2 SIMs and 1 micro SD card. I'm also shocked because it has a rubber ring for little water protection. But still, this phone is not water resistant or splash resistant. And on the bottom is a 3.5mm headphone jack, main microphone, micro USB port, and speaker. I wish that newer phone still has a headphone jack and also micro USB in 2022. And since we're on the bottom, let's try the speaker quality. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have some new review, and for this review, this is new to my review episodes, which is this Oppo Reno 6Z 5G. So yeah, I'm starting a phone review, but this is just a first impressions because this phone is not mine and I can only use it for a little time in night only, so this will be not as detailed like a first impression. And spoilers, there's no camera review, so if you're here for the camera, well, I'm so sorry you skipped this video. Okay, back to the phone. This released in August 2021 and there's already a Oppo Reno 7 series. So I don't know what's the purpose of this late first impressions. So yeah, now let's start with the unboxing. So this is the box. And last on the top is the earpiece speaker and proximity sensor. For the display, it's 6.51-inch IPS LCD water drop notch display with a resolution of 720 by 1600 pixels and a 620 by 9 ratio. Again, in 2022, 720p resolution screen. Other budget phones or even phones cheaper than this has a 1080p screen. So by the 720p resolution, it's okay when watching media, but it's not sharp and colorful. But what you expect in the entry-level phone? The bezels are thin for budget phone, and again, it's a water drop screen for the camera. Also, it comes with a pre-installed screen protector, so you don't need to buy a screen protector separately, give it a case. For the performance, it's powered by 12nm MediaTek Helio P35 with 4 plus 1 GB of RAM. It's an old processor from 2019, but it's okay for budget phone range. It can handle your day-to-day tasks like browsing internet, scrolling to social medias, and many more. You can still find some lags like even scrolling to home screen, lock screen, settings, and other first-party apps. But again, this is what you expect in budget phones, and it can still handle your day-to-day tasks. But for some gamers, don't expect too much for your favorite games, like on Call of Duty Mobile. The highest graphics is on low and the highest frame rate is on high. While playing, it has some frame drops and lags, but it's still playable. But it's not really recommendable for hardcore gamers, but for some people that do like gaming, it's okay. For battery, it has a 5000 mAh battery. The battery is a strong point in the Vivo Y15a and it's really great. I think it can last you for more than 1 day when doing light tasks. I don't have a specific battery life, but it is slow when draining it. like just navigating in settings so I can see the other features, it didn't even drop by 1%. Even for gaming, I play Call of Duty Mobile, one deathmatch game, and it only drops 1%, which is amazing. But for charging, it's 10 watts, so when charging that 5000 mAh battery, it will be slow. I don't have a specific charging time, but it will be slow when charging it. For the cameras, well, again, you skip this part when you're here for the cameras. I am very sorry, but here are the specs. On the back, there's a dual camera setup. The main camera is 13 megapixel, and the depth camera is 2 megapixel. And on the front is the 8 megapixel selfie camera. For video, the maximum resolution for the back and front is 1080p. For the operating system, it runs Funtouch 12 based on Android 12. They keep getting better in their software, but for me, it lacks of customization. I don't know if there are many features in the mid-range to flagship phones, but for budget, it's not like more personal like changing colors, icons, and many more. But there's a little problem, which are bloatware apps. They are pre-installed apps that you don't really need it, but it's okay because you can uninstall them. For biometrics, it has a side-mounted fingerprint scanner, which is on the power button. It's fast when unlocking it. There's also a face unlock, but it's not secure because it's 2D. For the configuration and price, the Vivo Y15a has only one configuration, which is 4 plus 1 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage, and it's priced at 7,999 pesos. The 4 plus 1 RAM, the physical RAM is 4 GB and the extended RAM is 1 GB. The 1 GB RAM is using the phone storage, which is total to 5 GB. There's also Vivo Y15s, which is exactly the same as the Vivo Y15a, but the configuration is 3 GB of RAM and 32 GB of storage. And it's only 6,999 pesos. So that's it. I really worked hard for my second phone mini review or impressions because I can only use it for a little time in night only. So I need to stay awake for more hours so to make this video possible, like what I did to the Oppo Reno 60 5G impressions video. So that's for today's impression or mini review of the Vivo Y15a. Make sure to subscribe, turn the notification bell to notify when I post a video. Also, this video when you like this impression of the Vivo Y15a. So goodbye, people. Yay!